points higher. 17,136 is where we are at. Now, Mahanagar Gas is in focus. The company recently increased CNG prices by 4 rupees per kg, and this is the third hike we've seen in the last 6 weeks. Global gas prices continue to remain elevated. Oil prices have seen most of the volatility. Gas, not so much. How is this essentially going to impact city gas distribution companies? That's the question. Rajesh Patel is CFO at MGL. He's joining us right now to tell us. Rajesh, great to have you here. Thank you very much. So exactly that question, is most of where international gas prices are and what you need to do because of the rise there already done here? Will you need to take more? And what does it do for your margins?
Yeah, I'll address your questions one by one. First is the recent price increase, which you would like to understand. Under the normal circumstances, a CGD company gets its allocation as decided by the government as per the formula. During the first half of the year, due to the COVID pandemic, the allocations were lower. Since more than expected growth came in from the month of May, just after the lockdown was eased out, the volumes pickup with respect to CNG was quite high. If you look at our volumes in Q2, we have clicked almost overall 30% increase in the volume. And within that, within CNG, it was a growth of around 44% over Q1. So due to the spurt in the priority sector volume and the priority sector allocation by the government, the gap was bridged by, to continue the supply to the consumers, the bridge was gapped through RLNG purchase. Okay. And also, as you rightly said, RLNG prices have been rising from $12 since July to now it is almost $20-25 plus per MMBTU. So as you mentioned, in the last 6 weeks, MGL has taken 3 price rises. The first 2 price rise, one was on the 5th of October and the other was on the 14th of October, was to mainly cover the APM gas price increase announced by government on 1st of October, which is from $1.79 per MMBTU to $2.9 dollar per MMBTU, which is an increase of around 62% over the existing rate. So that has been passed through in 2 tranches on 5th of October and on 14th of October. Now, having said that, having recovered or having recouped the fully price increase on account of APM gas prices, we were also required to use, due to the spurt in demand, some amount of RLNG to continue supplying our CNG and domestic customers. So to recover that impact due to use of RLNG for priority sector and the increase in the RLNG rates in line with the global spurt in the spot RLNG, we had done this recent increase, which is of around 3.96 per kg in case of CNG and 2.57 in case of domestic household cooking gas.
Got it. Mr. Patel, we have that data. So you've done 3 price hikes up until now. Yeah. But going forward, will you have to undertake any more price hikes to mitigate costs?
Right now, it is a bit difficult to say. I think whatever we have taken a price rise is sufficient enough for some time to come, but we'll have to observe how things move. Now, when you say, I think the third question which was asked was on the margin. So if you look at, we have to bifurcate CGD company into 2, especially in case of MGL, it has to be seen with respect to priority, that is CNG and domestic, and industrial and commercial. Now, in case of industrial and commercial, company has been following the philosophy of pricing the customers based on the alternate fuels like LSHS and FO. So linked to that, the pricing will be done in case of industrial and commercial sector. And our gas, the risk of the gas price change is on the company. However, there is a enabling provision in the contract during such time to increase the premium linked to the alternate fuel. So we have been taking enough steps to recover the current increase in the RLNG prices.
Okay.
So to that extent, we are protecting our margins in I&C, and with this pass through, we have been protected our margins for priority sector as well. But for your questions, whether going forward, how much price rise and all that, I think we'll have to wait and watch. Of course, the government price, which is next announcement will be in the month of April 22 will have the it's based on the 5 hubs.
Sure.
So it will
Got
take
that.
an average of
Yes, Mr.
calendar
Patel.
year 2021.
Absolutely. No, got that point, Mr. Patel. Good morning. I think Sonia's question is important because in this year, the prices are likely to go up even further and by a lot. So are we going to reach a stage this year where it's, if there's entire pass-through, it's going to be, tough for small businesses, in terms of the cost of gas, because, even alternate fuels are quite expensive.
You're right. So there has been increase in the alternate fuel laws as well. But if you look at our volumes, we have seen the volumes even in industrial and commercial category have been showing upward trend. And there is a good amount of demand and pickup even at this price. So I don't think there is a reduction. If you look at our Q2 numbers, be it industrial, commercial or small restaurant category, everywhere there is a increase in the volume compared to the earlier quarter.
But all of this has had an
And
impact.
that demand continues
Sure.
as of today also.
Sure, I got that. But I think, of course, the larger issue is what's happening with costs. And I take your point entirely that you have made all efforts to pass on the cost. But what does this mean for margins? Because your margins, even if you look at it quarter on quarter, have dipped quite a bit, right? 36% is what you clocked in Q2. You were sitting on almost 50% margins last quarter. Given the scenario, in the second half of the year, what could the margins be?
See, as I said earlier, priority sector, the phenomena of allocation shortage and use of RLNG is a temporary phenomena. The moment our consumption levels picks up and the COVID impact goes away, the normal allocations will come back. With that, there will be a lot of easing out as far as cost in the priority sector is concerned. And as for our estimate, the current LNG prices are also short-term phenomena which will not prevail for a very long time to come. And also we will be looking at some amount of term gas to manage our costs.
Mr. Patel, just to go back to something which has been lingering for a while, oil marketing companies have been asking for a sharp increase in commissions, right?
Yeah.
Has there been any movement forward in that regard in terms of conversation, etc.? Where is that at?
Yeah, oil marketing companies has been demanding a very, very steep rise. So not only MGL, but CGD industry has put together had done representation with MOPNG and Secretary Petroleum was kind enough to give us hearing to all the CGD companies. And they have also taken the view from oil marketing companies. Recently, few days back, there is a guidelines given to oil marketing company with respect to the trade margins which they have been demanding, and the guideline which shows more or less, the rate has been reduced quite substantially, almost to the extent of 25-30%. However, there are some amount of clarity with respect to applicability of the date and the step up, etc. So once these small issues are sorted out, this matter will be fully resolved, and more or less the increase which has been guided by ministry is very reasonable and in line with whatever has been the increase in the past with respect to OMC trade margins.
Just to clarify, you're saying that this has already happened? The increase has been given?
Yes, it has just happened few days back, and we have got communication through OMC recently, 1 or 2 days back.
And you're saying this increases by 20%?
Compared to the demand which was there by OMC, the guidance given by ministry is quite favorable to MGL, and
no, that is fine.
But by around 25-30%.
Okay, so 100 has become 120, 130 broadly.
No. 100 the demand of 100 has become around 75 or 70.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, you're comparing it again what the demand was and what the increase which has been given.
Yes.
Could you tell us what is the impact of this going to be for companies?
As far as I would not be able to comment on the other companies, but as far as MGL
yourself,
is concerned, we have been taking appropriate provisions based on the past trend, and more or less the guidelines given by ministry is good enough, though there will not be much impact. It will be a very marginal impact, plus or minus.
Oh. Okay, all right. We have run out of time, but thanks a lot for joining us. So that's the word coming in. 3 price hikes already done. Perhaps would have to take more price hikes to pass on costs. The cost escalation has been a huge issue. That's why the stock is down 25% in the last 6 months. Let's do one.